Big Mike here with
Hayes Entertainment.
today's episode. We got Alaric Jackson of the Iowa Hawkeyes, offensive line and NFL draft pick.
If you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button and the notification button.
Alaric Jackson, O-line U, University of Iowa. Draft picked. I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.
The number one sports podcast in Vancouver with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. I never stop. I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike are taking over the podcast scene in Vancouver. Get down or lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
This is I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. We are going live.
What's going on?
How you doing?
Pretty good yourself.
Good, thanks. I'm Ryan, by the way. I'm the one I've been talking to you. And we're joined with Big Mike, my partner here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for taking the time for us today, Alaric. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right. So how's your day going?
Not bad. Just interviews, things like that for the most part. You know how that goes.
Yeah, phone's probably blowing up like crazy.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Mike, you ready? Let's start.
Yep. Okay. So born in Canada. Where and when did you move to Detroit?
Windsor, Ontario, and I moved to Detroit like officially 8th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
You play any other sports growing up?
Soccer, basketball. Well, to be honest, my first love was basketball at first. I mean, football kind of just happened for me my junior year in high school. So it was all basketball up until then.
Oh, wow. Okay. What made you make the transition? Like, what made you think I got a longer career with football?
My teammates, for the most part, thankful to them, honestly, just because they were always like pushing me to play football. But I was like, nah, I'm a hooper. I'm not really into football like that. And I guess it worked out for the best.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of schools trying to recruit you out of high school?
I had my schools, like most of the Big Ten, Michigan, Ohio State, Wisconsin, a lot of SEC. So I was kind of a high recruit, but chose Iowa, O-line U.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, we always say this. It's like the one time in your career where you actually get to choose where you go. What made you choose Iowa?
My childhood friend went there growing up. Lattimore. He was from Detroit. Grew up with him most of my life, and good O-line school, obviously. Some O-line with Tristan Wirfs, guys like that. So
yeah, we got a question for you later. But wait, we can shoot it right now, Mike.
Yeah, what did you learn from the Super Bowl champ Tristan Wirfs on and off the field?
I mean, the way he carries himself for the most part, dude's a pro, like at a young age for the most part. He wasn't into all the mess, all to the BS, but I mean, dude just know how to carry himself to the league at an early age. And on the field wise, I mean, he told me a few things as far as like pass pro goes like that, just be worth certain things, certain players. So yeah, he's pretty good.
And you've come a long way from redshirting in 2016, but what was one thing that you've learned during that redshirt season?
It's honestly, it's a business early on. I mean, out of high school, after that, it's not much BS going on. It's a lot more. It's business. If you can't produce, you obviously won't play. And they really don't take players who be on BS for the most part.
Okay. 2017 freshman All-American. What was the feeling of being recognized like that?
Honestly, I had got that recognition, and I didn't know what it was personally because basketball background. And when that had came on, I was kind of surprised. Honestly, I was just like, wow, like I'm doing some good things early on in my career. And it's just like, if you can do it now, you can keep on doing it next 4 years, next 3 years.
Okay. Do you think teams might move you to offensive guard?
I've heard some things like that for the most part. They say I can probably play all four except for center. Not that good at center part, obviously. Yeah. But they were saying I could probably be swing tackle, play both sides. As far as depth goes, I would play guard if it's needed. So it's more so tackle right now. But I'm not opposed to guard at all.
Yeah, just get it out there on the field.
Exactly. It's always good to be good at all positions. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
How about if you could sit down for dinner with somebody famous? Who would it be? Like
somebody
like dead or alive?
Dead or alive? Muhammad Ali, honestly. The dude's mindset was way beyond his years. I mean, as far as being a pro on and off in the ring, just because he knew what he was doing and how to carry himself in the situation he was in, as far as the time being. But yeah, Muhammad Ali for sure. Like his mindset way above his age level.
Yeah, that's always my choice. I always go with that one. I'd love to pick that guy's brain.
Yeah, dude's pretty brave.
Yeah, my answer is always Tupac or Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen's a funny guy.
Yeah,
that's definitely funny guy, for sure.
You could have declared for the 2020 draft. What made you choose not to?
I had an injury last season, early on in my career. I want to just come back and like get more healthy, like show myself I'm good to go. I can add things to my toolbox a little bit, just get things ready for the new season coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So, how did COVID affect your season?
It wasn't as bad. It was pretty bad, actually, not gonna lie. They had put us at a halt for a long period of time. The Big Ten did, just because the SEC and like the SEC and the Big 12, they were still going, playing all of their games, but the Big Ten was kind of more so cautious about it. They wanted to like know more about the background of it for the most part. So it was kind of messed up for us because we came to a halt, no practicing at all, like no meetings, just everything on Zoom for the most part. It's kind of like the Zoom thing's okay, but it's not as good as being in person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
of course.
And this is all we can do nowadays. We're not even
exactly.
Yeah, totally.
Do you miss Canada and Tim Hortons and the poutine and the ketchup chips?
I do miss Canada a lot. I love poutines actually. Like fried with gravy and cheese. That's my go-to. I come back. It kind of sucks though. You know, I haven't been there in a long time because of college for the most part. You know, like games and like all season training for the most part. But miss the family, miss the vibes, just everything for the most part.
What made you become a vegan? And does that help you stay in shape?
So I'm not vegan no more, but
I did go.
Yeah, I did go vegan March up until December, and it was a movie on Netflix called Game Changers. So they had these athletes who were all vegan. I mean, NFL Olympians, and how it like changed their performance on the field and their mental as well. I want to give it a try, and I would say it went okay for me for the most part. I lost some strength though a little bit. That was probably the biggest knock on that. But other than that, I was fluid. Mindset was pretty positive all the time. I lost some weight as well, like 15 pounds, but I've gained that back though.
How good was that first steak?
I mean, I'm more so burger and fries. So that was the best thing I got for the most part. That was it was pretty good.
All right.
You declared for the 2021 draft via Instagram. What was the reactions?
It was kind of known that I was going to leave. You know, I was supposed to leave last year, but this year was kind of like he's coming out for sure. It was big for me, honestly, just because I didn't know what was going to happen and how it would play out and like how I'll be drafted or not. But getting calls from different teams every day and like talking to those guys. I'm in a good spot right now. So it's kind of exciting for me for the most part. Just being able to know that I'm going to do something I can do for a long time.
Obviously, the goal is NFL. What are your thoughts on ever coming back to Canada playing the CFL?
I mean, it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's a closed door, but right now the NFL, just because it's like the best talent in the world. I mean, obviously you're getting paid a lot more, and just being home. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it as far as later on in my career, just coming down to a wind to it. But right now I'm just looking for the NFL, honestly.
Yep. That's you gotta set your bar high.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What separates you from the others in this year's draft?
Just my mindset personally. Most guys do it out there for the money and they're looking forward to things like that. But I'm more of a team first player. I love to compete, honestly. That's the biggest thing. Like at the Senior Bowl, I've never played guard before or right tackle. That's all I play at the Senior Bowl. And I'm just looking forward to the best talent in the world, honestly. Like just most guys want to hide behind their big name and things like that. But in my eyes, I'm nobody. So I'm somebody.
So
I like it.
I was known as the offensive line factory.
Yes, sir.
Of course, it's happening again. How does that happen every time?
Kirk Ferentz, honestly, they've got like a history of good O-lineman, and he's honestly an O-lineman coach. He's a head coach, but he's mostly with us for practice things like that. So, I mean, he just knows what he's doing as far as small details, getting things done, as far as like hand placement, feet where your mindset should be, your ending point, just small details.
Okay.
What was the feelings on being invited to the Senior Bowl?
It was pretty big, honestly. A lot of guys went there, like Aaron Donald, Cam Jordan. These are honestly like top players in the NFL. So me just to get that invite was pretty big. And honestly, I didn't know how play out for me for the most part. I never was in any All-Star games coming up on my lifetime. It was just my first time being invited to something big like that. So it was a good experience, and I really enjoyed being there with the quote unquote top guys.
What was it like?
How'd you feel
Go ahead.
How'd you feel your game? Yeah, sorry, I was just gonna say how'd you feel your game went?
I didn't play in the game. I played in all practices though. But I feel like I did pretty well. I got some feedback from the coaches, some scouts. They were saying just for me to go out there and play right tackle the whole time. Never played in my whole life. It was pretty good how I was moving around and how I did that role.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence is probably going number one. He was out there. Was it like playing on the same field as him?
He wasn't there. He wasn't there. I don't believe it was just.
Oh, really?
Kellen Mond, Kyle Trask, Mac Jones. As far as quarterback goes,
oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mac Jones is a beauty too.
Yeah, dude,
absolutely.
He's a stud for sure.
Yeah, going to 49ers.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying. Yeah. Goes to my next question. Who's the best player you've played with and against?
Best player I played with would have to be Tristan Wirfs. I mean, dude's just a beast. I mean, he's naturally gifted, but his mind sets him apart for the most part. And against, I would have to say Eugenio Matos. He got drafted last year to the Panthers. And Epinesa from my school to the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty stout.
Do you have any?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say any pregame meals or rituals.
Pre-game meals. Well, I was vegan last year, so I didn't have any crazy meals, but salad and things like that. But rituals, listen to tunes for the most part. Sometimes no tunes though, just because of the mindset thing. Not anything crazy.
Okay.
Do you have a dream venue to play in one day?
A dream venue to play in? Super Bowl, if anything. Honestly, That's just the biggest thing for me. I mean, just seeing Wirfs go there year one, get a ring. I mean, just have a great year. That's the ideal dream for all linemen.
Have you talked to him since?
Oh yeah, I see him every day.
Okay.
In Iowa.
Okay, right on.
Okay. So what would you do after a big win?
After a big win, I'm watching the film first off. I'm trying to see how I played, what I did wrong, what I did right. I'm not really a going out guy. That's not really who I am. I'm not going out to party, things like that. So yeah, just watching film, kicking it for the most part. Yeah, in the crib with my dog. So
yeah. What kind of dog do you have?
Shepherd Lab mix, big dog. He's about to be 1 year old in like 10 days.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. Okay. What type of animal would you be if you were one?
Lion for sure. Just because they aren't the biggest, they aren't the strongest, but they rule the jungle, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a personal highlight so far in your career?
Personal highlight as far as like in the year I've been playing, or like
in your football career,
or I would probably say 2017 Ohio State. We beat them by 31 points. It was like my redshirt freshman year. It was a top 5 team at the crib. It was a storm in the field. It was nice.
Okay.
That's sweet. Another good Canadian, Chuba. Do you know him at all?
I know him a little bit. I know him a little bit. I know Javon a little bit, and the dude from OSU as well, the linebacker. Yeah, I know him pretty well.
The good Canadian kids. When we had that Benjamin St. Just on too.
Okay, yeah, I know him as well.
And then there's the other guy we got coming on Sunday is Renee.
Patrice Renee.
Patrice Renee. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think of so many Canadians that are making a big impact now? And how do you think why do you think they're making the impact?
It's well overdue, honestly. I mean, we're athletes too. We're just in a different country, obviously, but they don't really come see us as far as talent goes. We're up and coming though, because there's more and more coming each year, and we deserve that, you know, for the most part, just because we've been doing this the same way they've been doing it, just different countries. That's all. They don't come see us play, so kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Claypool, man, he really put on for Canada this year.
Yeah, yes, he did. As an athlete, it's a freak, honestly.
No, have you met him personally?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's a beast. I grabbed him in my fantasy leagues and I stashed him away for the first couple of weeks, and then boom, he took off.
Flew up. Dude's nice.
You got any hidden talents?
Hidden talents? I sung in high school. I can acquire and things like that. That's part of the other thing for me. I was singing things like that.
Ryan, you might as well hit him with the question.
Okay. If you had to say $1,000 on the line as in a prize, you had to sing one karaoke song, what song are you singing?
One karaoke song. It was I'm not familiar with karaoke, but if it was anything,
yeah.
Can we go raps too?
Oh, I guess. Oh, so, yeah.
It would have to be Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares.
Okay.
Okay.
Got. Who do you mirror your game after?
2 players, Trent Williams and Bakhtiari, for different reasons. So Bakhtiari, he's a freak in the pass game. I'm like, dude, like nothing gets past him as far as his leverage goes and how he goes about the game. And Trent Williams, he's just a dog personally. Like in the run game, he does things you really can't coach. I mean, play behind blocks, throwing guys to the ground without getting penalties. Like it's crazy what he does. Turn the film on.
Okay. Did you ever have any family or relatives that played pro sports?
I had one. My uncle Sam Rogers. He played for about 10 years with like the Bills, the Falcons, and someone else. He played linebacker though. So yeah, he was more. I'm blocking him. He's blocking me.
Yeah.
What about sports franchise? Do you have a favorite sports franchise?
Favorite sports franchise? No, I don't
doesn't have to be football.
Does that be football?
No,
Probably
it doesn't
Lakers.
have to be. Okay.
The Lakers for sure. I mean, they've always been on top. I mean, always bringing in the best guys. Like they just get it done seemingly every year.
Yeah, they do. Well, what was your 40 at the Columbine?
I ran a 5.3.
5.3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gained some weight back, so I probably went back a little bit.
Hey, don't worry. It would take me about 1 minute to get that.
What is the average for your position?
The average is a 5.3.
Okay, perfect. That's all you gotta do then, bro. You're good to go. You can only get better than from here.
Exactly.
Do you have a favorite sports movie?
Favorite sports movie? Coach Carter.
Yeah.
You seen it before?
Yeah.
Coach Carter?
Yeah.
It's pretty intense, but
Samuel
it's
Jackson.
Real. Yeah. That's just real.
Yeah.
Can you describe your game or playing style?
Just I get asked a lot. I don't really don't have a certain playing style or game, but I just say that I get the job done. Like, not like a guy who's like, I'm gonna say I'm nasty or anything like that. Cause not like really like, I'm not gonna boast myself, but turning the film on, it speaks for itself personally. You know what I mean? Like most guys, they come on and say like, oh, they're this and then that. And like, I mean, you see it sometimes with flashes, but I'm getting it done 25-8.
Okay.
And that's all that matters is when you're on the field, you turn that switch.
That's all that matters because it's the only thing that's played on the field, not on paper.
That's right. That's right.
What about Gatorade color? Do you have a favorite Gatorade color?
Orange for sure. My whole life, I just love orange Gatorade. I don't know what about it. It's good as hell.
All right.
What's your favorite jersey number, and do you have a nickname?
77 and Fluff. So I got that nickname when I was like maybe like 9th or 10th grade playing AU basketball. I was a lot more fluffy, obviously, a little more bigger. And my coach gave me that nickname. He was like, "Hey, Fluff." Ever since then, it's been my whole life.
I like it. Anything? Is this 77 a reason why it's your favorite number?
I've done my most good in 77. I wore 70 in high school, but I got the number in college, and ever since then, it's took off for me.
Okay.
Well, I got one question left there, Mike, but it's the last question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Because I always save this one for last. I don't know if you got a girlfriend or not, but are you a big titty or a big ass guy?
I would say I'm more of a boob guy, personally.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I just like to throw that one in there at the end in case you want it cut out.
Yeah, we can always edit this. So if you want to cut out, just tell Ryan. It's no big deal. By the way, I just want to thank you very much for taking the time. Obviously, we're big fans of yours, and we can't wait to cheer you on all the way to the top, man. We know you're going to the NFL, and we can't wait to cheer you on there.
No, thank you, Bob, for the opportunity.
Yeah, thank you. And I appreciate you coming on, and hopefully this went so well that you'll see the final outcome of this that will get you back on down the road, perhaps after the draft once we know where you went.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
If you're looking for a mug, perhaps a hoodie, head on over to IOnlyTouchGreatness.com.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.